Well guys, now that we've talked about front door greeters, I want to take a moment to talk to you about the other kind of greeter that is a part of the First Impressions team. That is the welcome desk greeter. The first thing that a welcome desk greeter should be doing when they arrive is to make sure that the desk is properly set up. You're going to want to make sure that the path cards are properly displayed, as well as any other handouts that may be available. There will always oftentimes be the bulletins also on the desk for that week and a display with the guest gift bags. Please make sure that there are at least a couple of the guest gift bags available within easy reach on top of the desk. And make sure that everything on top of the desk and the desk in general is in a neat and orderly condition and that it looks good to those who are walking in. Like with the front door greeter, please make sure that you have a smile and you are prepared to have a friendly engagement with everybody who walks through the door. Please check underneath the desk when you arrive to make sure that we have enough of these gift bags prepared. If we are lacking the bags in any way, please let either the service lead, the head of First Impressions, the head greeter, or a staff member know that there's a potential shortage. If no one is available to prepare additional bags and you fear that you may run short within the service, there is a checklist located in the top drawer of the desk that will tell you every item that should be in the bag, as well as where that item is located. Most are located in the church kitchen to the right of the desk, or in the storage unit or storage closet just to the left of the desk. It's important to look through this list for another reason. Make sure you're aware of what's in the bag and how it can be useful and helpful to other individuals so that you can explain that and let them know about opportunities that are available within the gift bag. Be prepared to answer questions in this position. The most important thing for a person in the position of a welcome desk greeter, in addition to being friendly, welcoming, and engaging, is to have a basic understanding of the LifeSpring path and know where to find resources if you don't know the answers. If you ever don't know the answer to a question, please feel free to grab a staff member or another leader. We love to engage with new people. In fact, even when you don't have an additional question, if you see a staff member or a pastor nearby, please feel free to flag us down and introduce us to this new individual or family. We love to have that personal touch and to get to know people who are entering into LifeSpring for the first time. Ask individuals relevant questions. Find out what they'd be interested in, and feel free to give them as much information as is possible in that engagement. When someone is receiving a gift bag, try and have them fill out a Connect card, whether this is before or after service. If they've already filled one out and dropped it in the offering basket, that's great as well. Once you receive a Connect card, drop it in the drop box on the side of the welcome desk. If a gift bag is given out and you receive one of those Connect cards, please write gift bag on the Connect card so that we know that the gift bag has properly been given out. As you're engaging with individuals, try and help them out in any way that you possibly can. One thing that gets overlooked is that as people are looking to find out where certain things are, whether it's the restroom or, for instance, children's check-in with young families. I realize this is a small lobby, it's easy to point, but particularly when checking in children for the first time, we encourage you to get up with the family, walk them over to the children's check-in volunteer, and introduce them doing a personal handoff. It'll make them more comfortable. It'll show them that we have a prepared team ready to provide the best possible service to their kids. And it'll make them comfortable throughout the entirety of the process. Whenever you have the opportunity, as with any role within First Impressions, please try and go the extra mile. Be friendly, be receptive. We appreciate what you're doing. Finally, please, please, please make sure you man this desk at the appropriate times. Please try and stay at the desk for the first 10 minutes of the service. People coming in who are new oftentimes come in once the service has already begun. It's important to have a welcome desk greeter in position to answer any questions in an appropriate tone at that time, and to direct them and make them feel comfortable even if they're entering into the building after service has started. And then finally, Please, once you go in, find a seat in a location where it's easy to stand up and come back to the welcome desk at the end of service. Try and be back at this desk before we dismiss the service, at least a minute or two before people begin to file out. Newer people will oftentimes leave earlier than people who have been around for a while. If they see an empty welcome desk, they are far less likely to stop and drop off the Connect card that we've asked them to fill out, or to connect or pick up a visitor gift bag. It's important that you man this desk prior to service ending and for at least 15 minutes after service is ended. If you're at the 9:30 service on a Sunday morning, please man it until your replacement arrives for the 11:15. Thank you guys again for making this an extremely successful role within First Impressions.